Hi everyone. Today I'm going to talking about the research in the field of the interaction design. Actually, the human computer interaction is a root based on before coming to the interaction design. And in this diagram, you can see that they have the three fields. One is a computer science, and second one is a cognitive psychology, and the third one is a fine art. And in this part, for the computer science, computer graphic, artificial intelligence, computer vision, while the cognitive psychology have the human memory, human perception, sensory, and the fine arts have the graphic design, information design, interaction design, and industrial design. Human-computer interaction is in the center of three areas. For the thing that we need to consider is the human factor. So the human factor have the human is like the overbrain, and in the computer side they have a machine state, and they have some interact between both two sides through the interface that's in between. So in this one, you can see that the sensors, for example, the keyboard is a sensor part that you can send or receive information, and display is something that related to the monitor. And when you're responding, typing the keyboard, it sends the control to the computer, and the computer have the machine state, while the human brain have the information processing state. What is research? Research is an investigation or experiment aimed at the discovery and interpretation of the fact and revision of the accepted theory or law. In this one, you can see that we use a fifth law as the one that you can test or use it.
This is another example from the experiment on similar to the fifth law, pressing 1 and 2 another button and measure the time. And it's another one that they measure the accuracy when they drag the mouse on to the test. And this another one when they use a cursor, they test the cursor that how accurate it is when they move from one location to another location. And this another one that they use for writing, for example, the stylus, how they writing a letter. And the next one, the example of the typing accuracy when they move from one field in button to another one, how accuracy it is and how much the time that they change from one page to another page. So you can see that of them is they call the human performance that we can use to measure.
Research versus engineering and design are in the business of building things, but the research is narrow focus, and research questions are generally small in scope. Research not tend to be incremental, but monumental. And from the research to design, and this one you can see that it's a multi-catcher in the 1980, got to be iPhone in 2007. Empirical research. This one is talking about the capable of begin verify of this group by observation. It's a model and theory that reflect to the reality and how you use the scientific study to get the evidence. So the research is trying to study the evidence for against the theory. Research method in the HCI, it does include the observation method, like you observe people selfie. Experimental method is knowledge required is acquired to the control experiment. Correlation method is related between variables, for example, Pokemon player, and related to the age. Design HCI in experiment as a method of method and methodology is the way to experiment and carry out. Deciding on the people participant who the participant and what is the material that you use, like the hardware and software.
This is one example of the research made from the Sony lab. It's about the augmented surface And you can take a look that in the laboratory they have the camera that can keep track on and the sensor that keep track on the object below. And these two guys opening the laptop. So the computer, the camera from the top, you scan the computer, and when you move the notebook, it can move as well. You can dragging the object from the projector outside and coming to the inside of the computer, and you can scan the name card and drag it into the computer. So you can see the transformation between the real space and the digital space together. They can exchange the image, drag and drop. And this is a concept that we use, but this one drag and drop outside the computer. I think moreover the concept, this one you can rotate by using the laser pointer. And you can move the object, can rotate the object. Moreover, you can drag the object onto the screen. It's quite really flexible. This type of the concept is quite very important that you can see how the space change. Like this example, put the image on the physical book. It can transfer from the physical to the digital and digital to the physical. And when you close the book, you can see that the thing that they can detect is the QR code on the object. You can do some many application like furniture arrangement. You can arrange your furniture in the room, taking a 3D object and translate into 2D object. Example of table. And you can select the computer from the catalog as well. Putting another camera, and you can see it in 3D perspective. You can arrange in 3D. So it's quite really intelligent in terms of how they transform the digital and physical together. It's done by in 1999.
Designing HCI experiment, they have two variables. One is an independent variable and the one is a dependent variable. That's independent variable is something like related to the device feedback, display, navigation, and the dependent variable is a measure of human behavior like speed and accuracy tasks. It can see as a cause and effect. Hypothesis testing, there is no difference in the mean time to complete a task using method A and B. For example, in this one we use a keyboard laser compared to the iPad keyboard. And you can see that there is no difference in the mean time of typing speed using the laser keyboard versus the iPad. And if you take a look at on the right side, it's a number of subjects that can be tested. So you cannot use only one person to test, but we need to use statistics like t-test and ANOVA. For the model of interaction, they have two types of model. One is called descriptive model. It is a space framework, taxonomy, or classification, like the problem space and KAM, key actions model. As you can see, it's can draw as a diagram here. Model of interaction, another one is called predictive model. Predictive model is something that has an equation, predict the outcome of variable based on the value, like the fit law model, linear regression model, choice reaction time model, key slope level model. In summary, the research is an invitation of the fact or law, and we have the observation, experimental method, collision method, and the method using implicit eye, and we designing the experiment with the hypothesis, and we have a modeling. The interaction can be descriptive and predictive model. Thank you for watching. If you have